This video has been a long time coming. I'm making it because I realize that in order to have change, I must advocate for myself. But I'm also advocating for the well being of my family and for thousands of Americans who are dealing with the same issue that I'm dealing with. It's been almost 15 years now. I'm 38 years old, and when I was 24, I was working for an IHG hotel. Went to work, did my job, diligent person. I got hurt on my job. Initially, I was denied everything. No coverage, Intercontinental Hotels Group, Holiday Inn, huge company. All I wanted was to be taken care of. So much time elapsed. I had to go ahead and get an attorney, deposition after deposition, test after test, doctor after doctor. I find one doctor that wanted to take care of me. Then they take me to another doctor that they felt was best. So let's say after we went to trial and everything, it wasn't a huge trial, but after everything was said and done, I didn't get much money. Money wasn't even the motive. I was 24. Everyone said, Christian, you're a young guy. You're going to be strong. You're going to bounce back. There's not going to be anything that's going to hinder you health-wise. Your back is going to be fine. I was naive. I believed that. But one good thing my lawyer did for me, he made sure I had lifetime medical coverage for my back. So any medications, any surgeries, anything that came from the incident that caused the back issue, Intercontinental Hotels Group would take care of it. So now I'm dealing with workers' comp. And if anyone has dealt with workers' comp, you understand the brick wall that you run into. I know people who have thrown in the towel, they have given up, they have fallen into a deep depression like myself. So other than having physical ailments, you now have emotional, mental ailments. I know people who have become so downtrodden. Well, I've read stories about individuals who have lost their lives at their own hands. We are now 2019. I am doing this video from a hospital bed. I am actually going to be discharged this afternoon. I had my second surgery on Friday, and it was a fight to get that surgery. Because they fought me so long after they did that first surgery 9 years ago, found out that there's permanent nerve damage. Things that could have been taken care of, things that could have been reversed, had workers' comp not played the game with me and not want to continuously deny everything. And keep in mind, I have medical coverage for my back for the rest of my life. Each month I have to fight for medication. Months will sometimes go by because I cannot personally afford the medications that they're supposed to pay for. After the first surgery, it was supposed to be an in and out surgery, minimally invasive. They said, you'll have your surgery Thursday morning, Mr. Hayward. You'll go home Thursday afternoon. You don't even have to bring another pair of clothes because what you wore is what you'll be able to go home in. I stayed in the hospital for 3 days. After the 3 days, I went to a rehabilitation center for a month. I had to learn how to walk again, care for myself again. I had friends that decided to stay with me in my apartment because I couldn't do the basic things in life. Now, even after that, each year I got a phone call. Mr. Hayward, do you want to just go ahead and settle your case? My case is settled. I don't want any money. I just want you to take care of me. Now, fast forward, 2019. Had the same surgery on the same discs on the 15th of February. I said, please, let me stay overnight because I'm very apprehensive. I'm nervous because I know what occurred the first time. So they obliged. They allowed me to stay over Saturday. Then they discharged me. I went home still in pain. My wife is taking care of our 4-month-old baby, whom I can't even lift anymore. She's homeschooling our 12-year-old daughter. She's taking care of everything, and here she is having to lift, and I'm a big guy, having to lift and take care of me. She is my superwoman, but she should not have been put in that situation. So the pain became so excruciating. I'm sleeping in a chair because getting in and out of a bed, it's just not worth it. So several days of being home and going through this, the EMS have to transport me back to the hospital. So now I become an inpatient again. It's understood by the doctors, by the physical therapists, the occupational therapists that have been working with me each day that I've been here, even the nurses and the techs, that Mr. Hayward needs to go to a rehabilitation center. Gallagher and Bassett, they are the workers' comp company that is representing IHG, an internationally known hotel brand. So Gallagher and Bassett, they don't know me. I'm just a number. I'm just a date. I'm just the person who was hurt October 2nd, 2004, the day that changed my life. Gallagher and Bassett want to go ahead and dismiss the recommendations of the doctors. So they don't want to send me to rehabilitation center. They said Mr. Hayward had the same surgery that others have, and they're able to go home the same day. He doesn't need anything else. I'm still a fall risk, according to the therapists who have worked with me today. They worked on 2 discs, the same 2 discs that they worked on years ago. I have 6 herniated discs in my spine. All 6 of them are calcified. I'm 38. The quality of my life has been forever changed from the age of 24. And now I'm being told that the condition of my back, it's so grim. It's unrepairable. And the doctors don't want to do anything else with it because they don't believe that they can perform a surgery and things come out better for me. I end up getting this surgery because this particular doctor, Gallagher and Bassett, decided to send me to this gentleman. He is not my regular doctor. My doctor wanted to send me to another physician, but they decided to send me to him. Thank God he was a real doctor and saw my x-rays and knew that I needed a surgery. When my claims adjuster found out that he actually said that I need a surgery, that something's wrong with me, they flipped the lid. She flipped the lid. She didn't want to do anything because I'm supposed to be fine. So we had an emergency surgery. It's to the point that the doctor even feels that the field that I'm now working in, I shouldn't even go back to. I shouldn't be on my feet. I shouldn't be walking. Not all of the time. It has been said for years that the condition that I'm in could lead to paralysis. In workers' comp, denied for several years an MRI. I still have medication that I'm not taking because I can't afford it and they will not pay for it. My lawyer calls my claims adjuster. I call my claims adjuster. The hospital here has been advocating on my behalf and calling the claims adjuster. I know that we have elected officials that are supposed to take care of us, that are supposed to help us. We go to a job. You do the right thing. You get up in the morning. You go to a job. You perform your duties. You are making the company more profitable. And then I get hurt. And it's the hell with me. I can't lift my 4-month-old baby. And the doctor told me that I would need surgeries upon surgeries, but the surgeries won't help anything. Because looking at the MRI, he knew that there would be issues that would continue on throughout the rest of my life. But once he opened my back, he said, Mr. Hayward, your spine is so calcified, we had to use a chisel. And you mean to tell me that Intercontinental Hotels Group can't afford to just take care of me? I don't want money. I want to be taken care of. I want a better quality of life. And because I don't have that, I have dealt with depression. I have dealt with this takes you into a very dark place when you can't provide for your family, when you live constantly in pain. I can't provide. I'm not working right now. I can't provide for them. I can't do anything. And I'm not the only person that deals with this. I speak to and I'm so sorry to be so long-winded, but you have no idea how good it is to talk and hope somebody will hear you and care about what you have to say. My doctors tell me how often they deal with workers' comp, and they just don't want to take care of people. So I'm telling my daughter that she's important. Grow up. Be who you want to be because you matter. But then if you work for a company, you're taking a chance because you find out how much you really matter when you get hurt. So the same individual at Gallagher Bassett, that same claims adjuster, Ms. Karen Coker, every time you deny me, please think about the fact that if you get hurt on your same job, how is your job going to treat you? Because you know how they have you treating me. I just ask that you share this, that you let it be known that these things are happening. People are throwing in the towel, but we need help. Something has to change.